You are now entering a world of facts. True facts. Facts that we totally didn't find hastily scrawled into a blood-stained notebook on the pavement round the back of Tesco where Honest Jeff normally operates. Facts from sources that we could definitely cite if we felt inclined to, but we aren't, so shut up. Welcome to an election special of Tea Time with Matt's Alternative Facts.
Let me start off with one alternative fact I think you might like.
Go on.
The railway you work at uses the souls of orphans to fuel their trains. You may continue.
Good start. Theresa May begins every day by draining the life force from the pigeons gathered outside number 10 Downing Street. Rumours that she is one of the reptiles that secretly rule the world are completely false. Who do you think they answer to? In his spare time, Jeremy Corbyn likes to dress up as Doctor Who and run around quarries fighting imaginary monsters. In March this year, he was hospitalised when he tripped over his scarf and fell into an abandoned mine shaft while trying to escape from an invisible ice warrior. Tim Farron does not actually exist. That is to say, he is clearly a person, and people have been filmed having conversations with him. Scientists have simply been unable to find any evidence of his actual physical existence. Dr. Stephen Fry of Stephen Fry University has theorised that Tim Farron actually exists in the space between two parallel universes, and only appears in our world for brief periods, such as party conferences, election campaigns, or when one of the other parties does something newsworthy. A bit like
or
Brigadoon.
maybe just a member of the Silence.
UKIP has a unique system of electing a party leader. Unlike other parties, UKIP lets everyone have a go at some point. The only caveat is that Nigel Farage will eventually come back and take over, as he is obviously the only member that UKIP supporters actually like. The Green Party was originally a cover for a plot by eco-terrorists to turn the entire human population into trees. Luckily, a plucky band of oil tycoons managed to foil this plan by destroying all of the trees. Caroline Lucas is quoted as saying, "We would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling oil giants," before scampering up a tree and nibbling on some peanuts she had stored in her cheek pouches. It isn't known what the Green Party is up to nowadays, since most people ignore them anyway. The headquarters of the Scottish National Party are located in the Falkland Islands. This is due to an autocorrected email sent to the architect which should have instructed them that the building was to be located on the Shetland Islands. Thankfully, this has not had a great effect on the SNP, as the 8,000-mile commute to Port Stanley is still easier than navigating Edinburgh city centre. Plaid Cymru, or the Party of Wales, was first formed in 48 AD, following the occupation of the land around Cardiff by the Romans, who were looking for somewhere to go at the weekends for a booze-up. The party leader of the time, Jones the Leek, took great umbrage to the Roman centurions parking their chariots in inconvenient places and insisted that double yellow lines be painted across the stretch of the newly built M4 that ran past his mud hut. The Romans left Cardiff quite soon after this, as they couldn't find a Pizza Express or a Bella Italia anywhere. Voting in the general election is actually a complete waste of time. The overall winner is actually chosen by consulting the soothsayers of Picard-Ilay. The soothsayers emerge from their sacred home in the long-abandoned Down Street Underground station at precisely 10 p.m. on election day, and declare to the assembled party leaders which of them will be the one true Prime Minister who will lead Britain from the darkness and into a never-ending age of truth and prosperity.
Okay, now that one actually sounds legitimately true. Except it's for Americans.
Unfortunately, they're not very good soothsayers, so they still haven't got it right.
Again, sounds true.
They were particularly adamant about Tony Blair in 1997, 2001 and 2005. The entrails were most insistent. In 2010, the soothsayers finally admitted that they'd possibly been barking up the wrong tree the entire time, and that it could either be the man in blue or the man in yellow. But just to be certain, could they please have a few more years to think about it? Thus, the coalition government was formed, and the soothsayers retired to consider the scrolls of Escalator to figure out who the chosen one would be in 2015.
The scrolls of what?
Escalator.
Oh my god, that actually sounds like really awesome. I love it.
And that, folks, was Tea Time with Matt's Alternative Facts. Bear Barrington asks, is this the sound bed from Welcome to Night Vale? Yes, it is. Love that podcast.